Hello, everybody. Welcome back to our Minecraft Let's Play world. It's been a minute. It's been a while. It's been, well, too long. I want to start this episode off by apologizing to each and every one of my subscribers. It's been over 4 months since we've done this massive build here, which was actually probably the biggest and, if not the coolest thing we've ever built in this world. And then I kind of just dipped for 4 months on you guys and didn't upload a video. I do apologize, but you guys have continued to show this channel love and support. Even in my absence, my channel has grown, I believe, over 100 subscribers, and that's just me not uploading, which is absolutely insane to me, and I can't thank you guys enough for doing that. It definitely motivated me to come back and start to make videos. So, with that being said, guys, if you guys saw my post, I want to start making one video a week, and we're going to start doing a long form video, and it's going to be an actual Let's Play. None of this, stuff that's called a Let's Play nowadays, and it's just, progress updates, and then that's it. We're actually going to start playing Minecraft, and I just want to get back to just playing. And just this game is amazing. I love this game. I actually haven't even done the tricky trials yet. Those are completely new to me. I don't know very much about them. I think we're going to start today's episode off actually with doing that right before we start building into this thing, just because I have heard, at least from some of the notes, that they contain a lot of copper. So we should probably go do that because we need copper for Project Alphabet. And of course, as you guys may or may not remember, Project Alphabet is going to be housed now inside of this building here, which in real life is a Philadelphia Museum of Art, but for now it is the M-Town Art Museum. So I went ahead in our creative world, I drew up a really sick ceiling. Something I actually probably wouldn't be able to come up with had I not taken that break. Maybe that, a little bit of break was what I needed to get the creative juices flowing, but the ceiling I came up with is pretty cool. So we're going to try and institute it in here. And then, of course, the one thing that was holding me back from continuing this project is like just the layout of the general museum itself. So I also have an idea for that, so we can go ahead and get that started. The reason the inside is done a little bit is I started filming an episode right before I took a break, and basically we got this done. You guys can get caught up in about 6 seconds. I did the floor. There you go. You're caught up on what we missed in that episode. So, yeah, like I said, let's just get back to our roots. Let's get back to what grew this channel and what, I think you guys want to see, and, what I want to make. And that's just playing the game we love. So one more time, I'm going to say I do apologize. I'm going to try not to have it happen again. No guarantees because I do have a family. Stuff does happen, but we're going to try for Saturday morning Minecraft from now on. So let's get started. Well, guys, we've left M-Town and flown back to our base, and I must say, it's good to see this place again. Before the episode, I did fly around and test out all of our farms and everything like that. Everything seems to be working except for the raid farm, and I looked into it, and that's only because you can't get the, the bad omen or whatever it is from killing the pillager captain. Now you have to kill him, get a potion, and drink it, and then turns out that's also what you use in the trial chambers. So okay, learning something new, so we're going to have to kill one of them. And then you can also get a map for the trial chambers from villagers. So we're going to need to get a villager, and we're going to need a new one. So I need a cartography table, which I think I have enough of. I'm just going to take 2 of them. And then they trade paper and glass panes, I do believe. So I have to see if we have any glass panes in here. Well, that's not going to be enough. Do we have any sand? That's not going to be enough. Well, we're off to a fantastic start this episode. Anything in here? Oh, armadillo scoots. Look at that. Yeah, we have to continue doing all that stuff for, of course, Project Alphabet. I believe we didn't even get up to 118. Just so you guys know, if you don't know, actually, this world was created in the 1.16 update, which was the Nether update. So we've officially survived 5 updates in this world, which is, that's pretty cool to me that this world's been going that long. Granted, it's been sporadic, and, I've had a lot of life events happen in that time. But it's cool that we can keep coming back here and, checking out the world and just having fun. And, it's just pretty awesome. I'm just lucky to be in this situation. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and gear up, and I'm going to attempt to get some glass panes. I know I have sand around here somewhere, but to go ahead and do some of that, I might actually just take emeralds and then just pay. Let's just do that. I'm going to go grab some emeralds here from our villager trading house. if you guys haven't seen this, if you're new, this is our giant villager trading hall. I believe there's 100 villagers in here. Don't quote me if I'm wrong, but this was a lot of time. But yeah, there they all are. And then we have emeralds that we can come and go as we please. And we also have fish. So if you're ever hungry for fish, the reason this hole's here is, of course, we're going to try and make a safe system in like the sewer, so they're not all just sitting up here. Let's go check out the cartographers. I know I only have a few because I don't really think they're that useful of a trade. Those are librarians, fishermen. There they are. They're on that end. We're on the wrong end. Whoop. We'll just kind of sneak along the railing here and go get them. Let's see. What do you guys need? I believe it's a 3rd level trade. So I can give them glass panes. I can buy maps. So we're going to buy a lot of maps, it looks like. Maps and glass panes. So I guess we're going to have to go mine some sand. Wowie, guys, we did a little refresh there, which was kind of nice, just going through the old storage system and, you know, all the little farms we had to go grab stuff. That was kind of a good feel. It was almost nostalgic. It's kind of weird to think about. But we're going to go ahead and take this. This should be enough to get us a new map for the trial chambers. So we have that. I went ahead and dyed our toolbox brown, so it at least has its own color. And then this was kind of like sporadic at best potions. There was maybe like half of this thing full, so I filled that up. We got some night vision and everything to give you guys a better view, because it's probably going to be dark in the trial chamber, so probably should take something so you guys can see. But this is what we're taking, and I'm pretty sure our armor is good enough condition. I wouldn't think it's too hard. I mean, we normally don't have any issues with any bosses or anything like that. Now, we haven't done netherite upgrades yet, and we actually don't, I think, have any nether. We have enough for 1. So I'm not even worried about the netherite, especially because you got to use those templates now. And, well, we have 0 diamonds. We're actually going to have to go mining in one of these episodes, which is something that, well, frankly, you don't see a lot of people do. But, yeah, I have 2. I have 2 diamonds in my world. But we find plenty of diamond gear now because, well, that's all they give you for these things. But we're going to head to a village now, and we're going to look for a villager. I got some beds so I can make some baby villagers. Oh, yeah, we should take some food. I think carrots are a good idea. The carrots, bread. I think bread's actually better, if I remember. Let's see. Do we have any bread? We got bread. Okay, we can take that, and we'll take a stack of carrots. And you know what? Just in case I need food, I'll take some of that, and we'll take some extra carrots. Take up some inventory space, but not a big deal. So we just got to find a random village, which shouldn't take too long. I need a chest plate, just because I'm not going to need an elytra down there. That should be my fire gear. What's this? Oh, Curse of Vanishing. But it doesn't have Curse of Binding. What's this? Ha! Protection and Thorns. And then what's this one? Protection on Breaking. Okay, we'll take this chest plate so we have some protection. Now, I guess let's hit the road and find a village. Well, we're not very far from the house at all, guys. Actually, it's just right back there. That's where our Mayan temple is. And we have this structure here, which should allow us to get an ominous bottle. And then there's our village. So actually checking around, this has a lays, which we don't have yet. That's kind of one of the things from 1.20 we never got. Same thing with the sniffer. We actually don't have access to sniffers. So I'm going to fly up to the top here, kill one of the captains, because like I said, I don't think you get the ominous or the bad omen anymore. And he should drop bad omen 3. Okay, so we'll use that. And we also have a new goat horn. You know, we're trying to collect one of every item. So that's actually good. Maybe we should stay here and grind for a little bit. That might not be a bad idea. Just stay here and grind and get a few of those ominous bottles. Well, let's do that real quick. Well, I've been here for about 5 minutes. I haven't had a single pillager spawn, and that was the only illager I had spawn. So did they do something to spawning, or what happened? Because that's unusual. And also, didn't they give the trader new trades? So like he's supposed to have more? Because that looks like exactly the same. If you guys are still watching, make sure you leave a comment. Let me know about all this stuff, because all of these changes I don't know about. So, I mean, I guess there's no point in hanging around here. Maybe if I try and fly away and come back real quick. I don't know. This is really weird. There's not a single pillager spawning, like anywhere out here. And normally that's where all they spawn. Yeah, see? Nothing. I mean, granted, that's kind of fast, but Very, very, very odd. But all right, I guess let's just head to our village. I also got a bee nest too because we need those for Project Alphabet. So let's go ahead here and find a villager. Hopefully someone will just take this job real quick and we can be done with this and move on with our lives. So let's see, where did I put it? Did I put it in here? And we'll go like that and go like that. And how about you, sir? Will you take this job? I guess we should probably put down two. Did you take that job? No. Hello? Hello? Did you take the job? You took the job. Okay. Perfect. Let's go ahead and go like this and start trading. Alright, level 2. I didn't grab any glass because I'm smart. Let's go ahead and grab some of that. And give me money, good sir. Woodland Explorer, Trial Explorer. So we need a compass. Ah, I think I forgot a compass. So we're going to have to go ahead here and do some of this. So we'll just keep him in here for now. Just slide on in there, big guy. Okay. And okay. All right, let's go make a compass real quick. Like I said, thankfully we're not that far away from home. So this shouldn't take too long. And we also have some more emeralds too, which more emeralds is always nice. Okay. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead, because my inventory is full of stuff now. We'll go ahead and toss that in there, that. I don't need that. Wow, I basically don't need anything I picked up. Okay, let's fly on back. Going to make ourselves a compass super quick. This is actually a really big village. Should have just came here to steal our villagers. Oh, there's a bell. We don't need bells anymore. Oh, there's a blacksmith. Anything good here? I've never actually looted this village. I don't know when the generation was. We got some gold. Gold's kind of nice. Iron. And that. And we can toss that. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and fly on back and grab ourselves a nice little compass, which I believe is just iron and redstone. It's been a while since I made one. So I gotta tell you guys, today when I was out grocery shopping, I stopped and bought myself some candy bars that were in the little clearance section of our Walmart. It's kind of cool, like they mark stuff down. I guess they aren't selling or they're just trying to get rid of. And it's by the brand Toxic Waste. I don't know if you guys remember those from when we were kids, but they have a candy bar, and it's called Slime Liquor. So it has like sour filling inside of chocolate. And I mean, it was on sale, so I figure, why not? I'll just buy it anyways. What's the worst that can happen? I understand why this was in the discount bin. These things are not good. I got the blue raz flavor, so I mean, it's not completely horrible, but I wouldn't recommend buying it. I only paid $1 for it because, like I said, it was heavily discounted. But yeah, if you see these in your local Walmart, just kind of avoid them for the time being. I'm also going to need, I think I need these. I forget which one it is. Let's see here, buddy. Can I click on you? And then we'll go ahead and get the Trial Explorer map. And we'll go like that. Okay, so we are little dot. Okay, so that's super specific. This is going to be fantastic, I bet. All right, I don't have room for that. We'll just go like this, toss this in here, and we'll grab this. And then I believe I can put this in my offhand. We'll have to go note totem. And I want to go north, which I believe is this way. This is probably going to be super far out. Okay, your X coordinate is this way, east and west. Your Z coordinate, or your Y, yeah, your Z has to be north and south. So I want to head north, I believe. Let's start heading this way. And actually, I think we have to head a wee bit this way. And knowing my luck, we'll be heading in completely the wrong direction. But it looks like there's just a little bit of a landmass, and it's probably surrounded. Okay, we're heading the right way. This thing is closer than I expected. So I guess now we're straight up Z. Or this is X coordinates. Okay, so this thing is like super far out. That is a ton of bamboo. So one thing that always impresses me about these is just a ton of bamboo. And the one thing is like, wow, we're already here? Holy cow. That is not far at all. So I guess I'll just put myself right here. And then grab my shovel and my pickaxe, and we're just going to dig straight down. You know, because that's always a fantastic idea in Minecraft. Let's see if we can actually end up finding this trial chamber. Huh. We're going to get copper, and we're going to get a lot of copper while we're down there, but I'm still going to go ahead and collect that little bit. Of course, I don't have fortune. I have to get it with silk touch. So let's see. I don't know how far down these things are, so we're going to find out that too. Hopefully it's not super far down. I guess starting in a mountain is kind of makes it more challenging. But we're already down in the 30s, and we have nothing. Oh my gosh, regular iron. That takes me back. Remember when you had to actually harvest iron and you didn't have an iron farm? We're going to actually use torches, too. My gosh. All right, so how much further do we have? We're at 30. Is it around 0? Okay, that was me. Do I have room for diorite? I actually need some diorite, too, for today's episode. So let's just go ahead and grab a little bit of that while we're on this level. I mean, why not? Make today's project and build go a lot smoother because I'm going to have to go mine it anyways. So we'll just grab some of this. Hooray, I grabbed some of that. All right, we're prepared. Let's continue going. All right, I hope did I pick the right 2 blocks? I picked the right 2. Okay, so we're on block 20 now. We're still going. And what do worlds go down to? -64? I hope this is right. Like, this just seems so close. But I mean, these also are probably new chunks. All right, so we hit dirt. We hit deep slate. All right. We're still going here. We're at 0 finally. Now I have to, of course, take forever to go through all this stuff. I like how I'm still getting that, like, glitch where you can, like, see through blocks. You guys see it? I don't know if you guys can see that really quickly through the screen, or the frames are fast enough, but you're getting, like, this little, like, oh, okay, well. Here we are. And that's the new mob. And they're dead. Oh, gosh. I'm poisoned. How many? Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Oh, I hate strays. Okay, I need my totem. Oh, do I need my totem? Do I have my... Okay. We're going to go ahead and eat. And we're also going to go ahead and do that. Now, I've heard these things reset over time, so you don't have to necessarily rush through them the first time. We'll go ahead and just do some of that. We can take these pots. Of course, we can smash these. That's the new light bulb, I believe. There's candles down here. There's pots. And they actually contain arrows, which is kind of nice. I feel like I'm like walking slower down here for some reason. Okay, we got to get back up. So let's stop the mob spawns. And I'm actually going to take a lot of this copper because we need a lot of it for Project Alphabet. That's kind of the one thing holding us back. And now we have a giant area of copper. So that'll actually help us out. Ooh, barrels with tough. And tough is now useful because there's all the new blocks from tough. Okay, and then it has bamboo stuff in it. That's a shard. That's another shard that we don't have. Okay, so we got tough, scaffolding. All right, life is good right now, guys. Life is good. Look at all this stuff. Go ahead, toss all that. I'm going to... Ooh, and an emerald. All right, we're just moving right along. And I got arrow of poisons. I've never seen those before. Take some dirt. Take some rotten flesh so I can get this. What's this? Flow. Scrape. Okay, this is officially cool. Alright, I think this is the floor we're on. I don't know. There's a lot of enemies here. Oh, gosh. Okay. Don't mind me. I gotta... Something. I gotta put my chest plate on. Why do I not have my chest plate on? That's probably part of the reason why this is so challenging. Alright, I guess we're on round 6 of trying to do this. Ooh. Ooh, fancy. There's an actual chest over there. Okay, I'm gonna put this torch down. Let's go ahead and put that down. And it doesn't look like there's any creepers, so we're doing okay. So I'm just going to toss all of this stuff into there. This is like the extra stuff that I don't need quite yet. We already got the... Ooh, okay. I already got a new CD. That is cool. All right, what are you... you're annoying. Okay, we're just going to go ahead and smash pots. I believe that was a new... Nope, that's flow again. All right, and smash these pots. Take some of this. Smash, 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 a smash. Did we ever get a key? We did get a key. All right, you're dead. All right, look at this. We are carousing. Look at that key. I believe that one's done. This one here just gave me bread randomly. This one here still looks like it's going. All right, so we got 3 keys, which I believe are in treasure chests. This grating is cool. Oh my gosh, is this cool? All right, what was in there? Okay, and a door. All right, so this looks like a treasure room. Snowballs. Okay, so let's use one of our keys here. So this is our first time. Arrows of poison, emeralds, honey. A bottle of honey. Fantastic. All right, I'm going to save the other key. Only because it's our first key, so I kind of want to save it just for the memories like we saved our first copper. I don't know why these guys won't spawn. But whatever, we're going to go down here. Ow. What the? Ow. Okay, let's go put our stuff in here. We're going to save that one. Okay, so we got a bunch of those. That's not a big deal. And then a whole bunch of that. Okay, so now did I get the key out of that one? Because I got potatoes. I got baked potatoes. Seriously? And that, I guess, is the ominous chest. So, okay. All right. Well, I'm going to keep battling my way through here. We'll get some more keys, and we'll see what all we can get. This is actually kind of cool. Well, I said I was going to wait till we got done to show you stuff, but I just fought like a little breezy thing. I don't know what it was, but it was actually kind of more of an annoying boss fight than anything. But went ahead and killed him, and he dropped 13 breeze rods. Doesn't look like I can do too much aside from make a wind charge. So that's a thing. And then the mace requires the heavy core. So I might actually have to look up how to get some of this stuff. But like I said, I heard a lot of this kind of resets. So actually I could probably just wait and let you guys tell me. Oh, there's a mob spawner here. So I think we're just going to go ahead and keep battling mobs. This actually is a really good way to get experience. It's actually kind of fun. I definitely like how they did this. This is pretty cool. It looks like... Oh, we got a key. Boop. Oh, we don't have room for a key. I don't need a leather cap. And then these things are randomly dotted around. I don't know. Okay, well, I mean, I guess that kind of works out. But yeah, so far this is pretty cool. Like I said, kind of flying blind here for the most part. Ah. And a lot of these chests have nothing in them, which is kind of dumb, but I mean, there's probably a reason behind it. I just don't know it yet. I've also been taking a lot of copper because, well, we're going to need a lot of copper for Project Alphabet. And so far, like, this room isn't like a puzzle, so to speak. It's a lot of just, okay, so here's hopefully one of those. Yeah, there he is. There's the breezy guy. So the thing is, like, you got to hit him because the last one, like, jumped around everywhere. That was significantly easier than the last one. So I don't know what the deal with that was. And then same thing with this ominous thing. I got to drink. Ow. I'm on fire. But we went ahead. We got more breeze rods there. Ow. What in the world? Okay, I got to eat. Ow. Okay. Not cool, buddy. Okay. 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 Ring around the rosy. Ring around the rosy. There we go. Okay, he's gone. And then the only thing I don't like also is you also have to kind of like build a staircase up to these things. Like, it's not just a staircase. It's kind of annoying, a little bit of a pet peeve, I guess. But other than that, these things are pretty fun. What did you give me? Potion of regeneration. And no keys. Okay, so I guess I got to get back up there, which is also another weird thing, and the fact that there is no way to get back up there. What in the world is behind these? Oh, wow. So, can I use this on this? No. Okay, so that's the specifically ominous one. Okay, no big deal. We're all learning here, I guess. Well, I guess I'm learning. You guys probably already, like, yelling at your screens, like, telling me what to do, because I'm probably doing something wrong. But, yep, we're back up here. Okay. Okay, buddy. Okay, this is just a lot of... Okay. Okay. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and go like that, and then, okay. I'm going to die. Literally going to die. Okay. We're going to drink that. Don't ask me how I haven't died yet. There we go. We'll get some double regen going on. Do I have any food that'll help? Okay, I don't. This is fantastic. I am in such a good spot right now. Where's my bow? Okay, there it is. I keep moving stuff off my heart bar. Okay, all those guys are just chilling up here. Well, at least this is challenging. Oh, I guess I'm still one-shotting things with this bow because it's OP. But this isn't terrible. I hope you guys can see. I didn't even get a chance to take my potions because stuff just started spawning, and then I saw copper. And, I mean, once that happened, it was all over. Ah! Go! Okay. Look at that. That is how you... What is with the bread, man? I don't need the bread, man. Okay. I'll go ahead and take this guy out. Go ahead and... Peekaboo! And out. Can we put one there? Can we put one there? Alright, I got another key. Okay, so this is basically just... I'm assuming you want a key. Key. Well, there's that ominous potion. Oh, boy. Okay. You get so much garbage in this. Ugh. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. I'm getting a bunch of poison arrows, though. Alright, so do these ominous potions stack? They do not, which is good to know because for Project Alphabet, that means we only need one. So I only got to save one of these. Well, guys, I went ahead and battled through the little bit of stuff we had left. It was just like a couple more enemies and just got a few more keys. So I'm just going to use one more of them, and this here will actually conclude our little session in here. So let's go ahead and see what we get. Wind charges, iron, and poison arrows. Okay, fantastic. And then we're going to keep this last one because that is our first trial key, I believe. And here's what I got. So basically, I just mined a whole bunch of copper because, like I said, we need it for Project Alphabet. I got something called Bolt Armor Trim. So that's a new armor trim. And then, of course, we have the two new pottery patterns. And then we have Bad Omen 1, Bad Omen 2, Bad Omen 3. I believe it goes up to 4. So we just need one more of those for Project Alphabet. Of course, we can run this again with Bad Omen, and I do believe these reset. So we can actually come back here eventually and, you know, redo it. Ooh, there's one up there that I didn't see. Do I have a spare key? Why do I feel like I have a spare key? Because I have all that stuff that is in another chest. Copper. Do we have a spare key? That's my first key. So wait a second. So if that's my first key, we can use this key and go up here and put something in this chest. Let's go check out what's in this chest. I lied. We're going to do... Well, one more monster. Okay. I actually didn't even see this level. This place is kind of like a maze. Ooh, this thing keeps on going up and going up. Okay, I guess we just got to back up and let them come to us. You do get a bunch of junk in these things, though. Like, in terms of I'm just going to one-shot these things real quick. Just back up. Can I get up in here? I was going to say, if I could get up in there. Yeah, this thing's going to be nice and slow, ain't it? I'll have to go ahead and check this out over here, see if there's any more spawners, get some more keys. But good thing I just paid attention to that. Maybe we can find another chest. I don't think there's any chests in here. That's the only thing. You just keep ending up with more chests than you do like actual keys to get loot. And I also don't know about the heavy core, which is used to make the mace. So what do we get from this one? A piece of chicken. Why is that a prize? Like, what? Who designs these things? Oh, there's another one up here. Which one is this? Okay, so there's a chest over here. Why are there nothing in any of these chests? What are you? More of these new skeletons, the new mob. There's even more stuff. Okay, there's a chest up there, and then there's the ominous chest. Okay, so this is like you kind of got to battle your way up kind of room. It's kind of cool. So let's just go ahead and finish these off, and I'll come back because you're just going to see me smacking skeletons with a sword one by one. And the experience really isn't doing too much. Let me rephrase that. Now I think we're done with the trial chambers because I just found a whole nother level on top of where we were. So I went ahead and just killed all these. There were a lot of slime spawners and husk spawners, so it was actually pretty simple to do this one. But there's some pretty cool designs up here, and we get to look at the new tough blocks, which is pretty cool. We can use those in some designs. But yeah, this room over here just leads to another chest and like a cactus tree. There's another ominous chest up there. I tried to get the heavy core, but no such luck. So yeah, this is pretty cool, actually. A lot of these designs they use and the use of copper. We already got almost a full shulker box plus another one. So I'm going to go ahead and dig my way on out of here. I don't remember exactly where we came in. Probably should just go back and look at the footage because I was trying to find the hole in the ceiling and oh wow, we're actually a pretty far ways away. Didn't realize we traveled that far in this thing. So we're basically just got to go. I think I'm safe to take this off right now. Like I said, these slimes are mostly just annoying. So I want to keep heading this way. And we were down here. This is kind of like our original room. As you guys can tell, this is like our room of destruction. Yeah, so we kind of came in. I thought it was over here somewhere. There's a grate. So yeah, I just kind of got to poke around and hope that I can find it. I just wish I had actually written it down. Oop, nope, that's the same hole. So yeah, just give me some time. We'll find our way out of here and head on back and start to have some fun building the inside of the Museum of Art. Is it good to be home? Actually, it's not that far of a trip, and that's kind of the crazy thing now that I think about it, because not being that far from home, we have new features. That's just kind of boggles my mind, this game sometimes. I'm going to actually put this map somewhere where we're going to remember it, because we can keep going back here. Like, that's the cool thing about this. We don't have to keep finding more trial chambers. We can just keep doing that. So we're just going to keep that map there. Of course, I got a trident from there, and I don't know why I have a purple trident, but I have a trident. Yeah, pretty cool. And then we'll have our keys and everything. We can kind of we should probably make just like a shulker box specifically for those kind of items. I think that would not be a bad idea. But for the time being, I'm just going to not correct that sign. I'm just going to like put our keys in with our diamond things. And I'm going to rely on you guys to remember that, because of course I'm not. So yeah, you guys got to remember that that is where our keys are. And I can go through and put all our new shards in here, new goat horns and everything. And also our new armor trims. As you guys can see, we're kind of lacking in armor trims. Oh, so this box doesn't have any of the new stuff. That's all the copper stuff. So we have this, and we have our new music disc, and we have our new shards right here. So I'm going to hold on to that. I'm going to hold on to that only because that needs to go in Project Alphabet. And then this can go up here. And then I do believe Scrape is new. I don't need this in here. I don't need that in there. And then we can add Flow. So we have 9 pottery shards, and we have 9 armor trims now. So, I mean, nowhere close to, you know, them all, but more than what we had, so not going to complain. And then we have the new breeze rods, stuff like that. So I'm just going to stick the new stuff up in here. Wind charge, and then these omen potions and everything. I mean, we can just hide those anywhere. It doesn't really matter. I'm just going to put them in the copper because we're going to be going in the copper a lot. Actually, these do stack. Oh, is that going to be annoying? Oh. So that means we're going to need a stack of all of those for Project Alphabet. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's going to be bad. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and toss all that junk in there. Toss that in there. We're going to put that back, and that short. And then we have tough bricks, so we have all the new tough, which is kind of funny because I was also thinking about that because you can see how big my tough section is. It consists of basically nothing. Yeah. You know, obviously tough really didn't have much of a use, at least in terms of my building earlier, because, well, it wasn't really that great of a block. And then, of course, they have to update and give stuff like that a use. So I'm going to go ahead and grab this diorite because we're going to need a lot of it for our build. And I'm just going to go ahead and toss it on here. We do have to rename that key. So let's go ahead and do that now before we forget that this is our first trial key. So let's just go ahead and toss this up here. And we'll go, oh, did I hit enter? I will just go first trial key. And then that should rename that. Perfect. Do I have an item frame? No, but we'll just go ahead and go like this for the time being. And boom. All right, cool. So that'll take care of that. Free up some space. And we're good there. I just got to put back my chest plate. And we'll head on over to M-Town. Well, guys, some time has passed. So I was a little bit off when I said we weren't going to do large jump cuts, but I kind of started doing stuff, and then, well, I mean, I started doing stuff, and I just kind of kept going. So we did finish up the ceiling, at least on this half. I did shorten these up, so these were originally down 2, but I thought 1 looked better because it kept the spacing more even. And then down this way, we still have to go, which I'm not too concerned about this, only because I don't know what's going down here quite yet. It might be like a library of enchanted books, since we do have those bookshelves now. So that might be something cool we can put down here. I did work on Project Alphabet. So, of course, Project Alphabet's one of those things. Once I get rolling, I can't stop. So this is all of the blocks in 1.16 and prior. And then, of course, 1.17 update, 1.18 update. I haven't done yet, but 1.18 only has 1 block, and it's Selena Rain music disc. So this is all the copper, of course, we took from that trial chamber earlier in the episode, and that actually paid off. The only thing is I have to age a little bit of this copper for the weathered stage, which I believe is this one, and that's it. So for copper, and then there's a bunch of stuff in here like I just don't want to go get like moss block, moss carpet, hanging roots, glue lake, and that's all pretty easy. We can just make a farm. Really the only things that are challenging are the amethyst buds, because you got to get them at a specific stage, and then of course the deep slate ores. I don't have all of those, but I really don't mine anymore, which is kind of odd because prior to basically when they added the deep slate stuff in 1.17 and 18, like you had to mine all the time. And then there's big drip leaf, stuff like that, like stuff we have to explore and find, which I'm not too concerned about. And then this is all 1.16. And then of course over here is 1.19, which 1.19 is a pretty big update. So that one will take a while. What I wanted to do though, I thought would be a good idea, is adding a book and quill to our inventory of all the stuff we need for Project Alphabet. Because if you guys remember, we haven't actually finished 1.16 and prior. There's still stuff that's missing. Now, there are some items, for those of you who are new, we're not going to get a stack of, i.e. like a conduit. I'm not going to risk running my file size up on my world just to get a stack of it. We have 1, and if more trickle in, they trickle in, but I'm not going to be too concerned about it. But there are some items like dead brain coral or dead bubble coral, stuff like this, that we can add a stack to and finish. You guys wonder why I have no diamonds in my world? Here you go. The whole diamond section was pretty challenging. So I'm going to run through and update this book, and just like, you know, just so we have the stuff, and like if I'm out and about, I can just grab it. And of course we're going to be harvesting this because that is exactly what we need, because I just showed you guys weathered copper. So of course we can just go ahead and either do that, or we can toss it into there, and I'll probably end up doing the cut copper because that goes the fastest. Kind of makes you feel good about this project, just getting the stuff done, because it's like, boom. So I only need like 1 more copper and that'll be done. Some of the stuff's pretty close, and actually this is aging kind of fast. So I figure since we got the ceiling done, we do still have to add all of these in over here, which isn't terribly long. I was going to work on the road outside for a little bit just because I was looking and it's like, oh, well, the road just kind of ends. And it's just literally a lot of cobbled deep slate like down there. And especially on this side, we just never laid out the street. I don't know why, but as you can see, it kind of just disappears. Now, I'm not going to do the sidewalk on the other side because I think we're going to split that block in like terms of this, because this building's pretty big, at least for M Town. So we're probably just gonna end up splitting that and then taking this into 2 blocks, and we can kind of make those, into like apartment buildings and put other buildings in there. We have, plenty of other options. So I'm gonna lay down some street. I don't think you guys really want to see me placing, I think probably close to 20 stacks of slabs. And then I'll stay close to this area and we can see, how much of these weather and just move on. So I might do some more of the ceiling. And once we get done with the road and hopefully these aging, I want to go ahead and do this corner. And in this corner, what we're going to do is put all the bosses of the game. So I currently have down the Elder Guardian is a boss, or I should say sub-boss, sorry. We're going to have the Elder Guardian. We might have a statue to the Warden. And of course, we're going to have the Wither. And we should probably have sort of a Pillager in here. I'm not going to actually go capture a Pillager and put him in here. I'm not going to do any live mobs in here just because that's too risky. Like, this is a place to come learn about Minecraft and see everything in Minecraft. It's a museum. So I don't want people to come here and risk dying. I mean, that would just be a bad museum. So we'll go ahead and get all the sub bosses in here and of course run the ceiling and get the road in. So let's get the road in and I'll finish filling these up and we'll come back and see how that all looks. All right, guys, it's time for a K-Dog that complains a little bit too much because I have did what I said. I went ahead and got, well, most of the ceiling done. I kind of ran out of diorite. I just came back from mining, actually. That's why I'm back talking again. That block's in the wrong spot. But anyways, just went ahead and we got all this roof in. I went ahead, got all of these barrels in. I have been in the area, and I also went ahead and got all that road in, all that sidewalk in. I went and, of course, added all the dirt in out here, and that's still within the radius of loading that. And I'm actually starting now on the sides of this thing because I realized that I forgot the blocks down here. So I had to grab some andesite while I was in the mines. So we're all within the radius of loading that, and that still isn't fully oxidized, which I believe is everybody's main gripe, and mine too, is that it just takes way too long. I mean, I get it that, like, okay, if you're kind of like in the area and you're working on stuff, you don't want it to flip too fast because you might need a certain stage. I get that, and you know what, that's cool. But when you need it to oxidize like we do, it's taking forever because I would like to get started in that corner, but I of course have to wait now because if I take it down, who knows if that timer starts over again, or I actually don't know how that works. So we're just gonna, I guess, do other stuff around the area until then. I have this I can do, and like I said, I've been piddling around over there with the grass, got all that in. So yeah, right now we're just at the waiting game, did some sidewalk, did all that fun stuff. So yeah, just kind of waiting out the storm now, and I guess we'll come back whenever we get a chance to actually work on stuff. Let's go ahead and finish that. There we go. Technically, the whole foundation of this building is done. So one thing I did realize, guys, is that this sidewalk compared to the building is actually, I believe, a 1 block difference. Sorry about that if you heard that. That was my phone. But it's actually a 1 block difference. So we are going to have to actually add a staircase onto the whole entire structure. So yeah, we're going to have to do that. But it's not that big of a deal. It should just be a 1 block staircase, which isn't horrible. We've had bursts. It still has that stupid thing. If I just do that, will this work? Will that meet up? Yeah. So basically, it's just going to be a 1 block staircase, which I believe should be off of this level. So it won't be too bad to do. So not terrible. So yeah, just going and finishing this up. What I want to do is add a little bit of a parking spot, like a pull-off area here. So it'll probably be like something like in this area. And then we have to, of course, do the courtyard, which I'm just going to do as a big circle, kind of like voom and voom, kind of like in between here and here, and then do maybe like a different style block for the outsides, kind of like highlight that that's the path. And then we're going to have an art installation in the middle, which will probably be like my 1,000 subscriber monument. So we'll wait to do that. and that'll be something that we can, well, hopefully look forward to. So yeah, I'm going to keep on waiting for this stuff to oxidize and just kind of keep on adding little stuff here and there. We're not really doing too much, quote unquote, right now. So yeah, we're just kind of playing around. I'm kind of just having fun. We still have to finish the sides. I do believe this side's finished. Yeah, so we just got to finish this side. I do have a little bit of stuff. Cleaned up the shulker boxes, and of course I'm going to go through with my book and quill and write down the stuff for Project Alphabet. So next time you see me, this corner will be clean, and we'll actually probably be done with the foundation of the building at least. Well, let me tell you guys, I have AFK'd excessively way too long. It's kind of nuts how long it takes for copper to turn, and we're still not 100% done. I actually still need 5 more. It's just ridiculous. But we're going to go ahead and get started on all of the mini bosses or the sub bosses for the game. And I went ahead, of course, and did all of this, put all of the stuff that we need for Project Alphabet in here. And while I was over there gathering supplies, I went ahead and got the moss block and the moss carpet just so we can go ahead and toss those in. I believe they are somewhere like moss block and moss carpet. So now the good thing about the book is we can just come in here, find moss block and moss carpet, and I'll just go here and we just go like this. And now we know we need glow lichen and hanging root, and I actually have plans for farms for both of those. So go ahead and shorten up the book already. And I also, while I was there, put down this, and I found the Other Side album. So 1.18 is officially done. We've done it. We've finally finished a whole update on Project Alphabet. So I mean, right there, guys, we are killing it. All right, so what I want to do, like I said, is start the bosses. So I went ahead and constructed the Elder Guardian, and he is basically a 10 by 10. So he's going to be a little bit more than 2 squares. And I think we're going to put, I was going to hang him from the ceiling, but I think it's a better idea to put him on the floor just because he's so big. And then that way I also don't have to do the bottom. So we're going to go ahead and just toss him on the floor. And then we're going to do the, of course, the Wither and the Pillager, Illager kind of guy. And we're going to save the Warden for next time, just because a Warden's kind of complicated, and I've been looking at like stuff other people have done, and I don't really feel like gathering a bunch of whole like odd colored blocks. Oh, I need that back. So we're just going to wait for the Warden, and he's going to be kind of tall, so I think we might put him here, and maybe try and put him on an angle. That way we can like challenge ourselves with that. And as for the Elder Guardian, I think we're going to go in this corner here. And yeah, it's going to be, well, an interesting build because I'm going to try and do this on an angle. And well, you guys know I haven't really built a lot of stuff on angles. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and give this a shot. We have a whole bunch of gray and white colors because it's pretty much what it is. At least I can tell. And yeah, let's just give this a shot. I'll start building, and eventually I'll come back and give you guys an update. And we'll just try and work out the details. Well, guys, I went ahead and got the first side of our Elder Guardian in place. So as you can see, this thing is quite large, which, I mean, it's kind of fitting for this museum because, I mean, there's a lot of space in here, and that's why I built a lot of space. Ooh, another one oxidized. We're almost done. But, yeah, this is basically going to be the biggest, aside from the Warden, which we're going to try and put here, because the other two are kind of small, and we can just work them in here. The one's just pretty much a statue. So I figure I'd bring you guys along, and we could go through this one together. So basically what I've been doing is having the wrong colors on my hotbar. And the reasoning behind that is it makes building longer, basically. But no, I just figure show you guys this. So what I've been doing is kind of like making a U shape, and then we just go up like this and like this. And I can even continue this one over a bit more. And then this is a bit lighter. And then I'm not really mirroring it, so to speak. I'm just kind of free building. And yeah, of course we have to use all solid blocks on the bottom because the concrete powder will fall on the floor. And then we'll do something like, say, this, and we'll come over here and do that. And then we can add a white spot in, and then bang, bang, and we'll go like that. And yeah, as you can see, just mixing it up, keeping it easy. And then what I like to do here is 1, 2, 3. So we're using the white concrete powder here, and this is kind of like in the middle. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that'll be his eyes. And then we'll just come around here like this. And that's his eye on this side. Oh gosh, I just fell in. And actually, that's incorrect because he only has an eye on one side. So I built that wrong. Apologies. I'm trying to follow the other side, and it turns out that, they don't have eyes on all sides. So these things do have tails, but I'm not going to add it in only because it's going to be in the back. And, I mean, you're not going to see it anyway, so there's no point in me adding the tail in. We're going to go ahead and grab those back. I need those blocks. So the goal is to, of course, not repeat too many colors at once and try and vary it up. And then these are like little tendrils that come out. Pretty simple little detail. And then what are we at? We at the top here. I'm going to go a twofer on the white spot there. There we go. And then we can just do one of those, and I'll just toss some gray wool in here. And we'll do some gray concrete powder there. And let's toss a white spot there. One more, and one more, and one more. All right, so that should complete this here in a second. Give me one of those, and we'll just toss it on there. So yeah, pretty much just varying up the sides. And then what we're doing for the little tendrils is I'm just coming in here and going bang, bang, because the floor, they'd be in the floor. And then these here are on this level here. And then I just come down here and here. And then I just go ahead and knock these out. And then, of course, the same thing for the ceiling. I actually have to knock out ceiling tiles to make these fit. That's how tall this thing is. So pretty cool. Thankfully, that didn't block out a window. And that's its tendrils. And then we'll add another one up there. So I'm going to go ahead and just toss in the other 3 layers. And I'll just go ahead and do that off camera. Now, for the other ones are a simpler design. So what I want to do is just grab this. I'm going to need that. And I hope I have enough inventory space. It does not look like it, but that's okay. That's fine. Not a big deal. We'll just come over here and we're going to just go ahead and toss in the illager thing. So basically it's going to be that and that. And then we're just going to go like this around it. Knock out that torch. That. And then we'll go ahead and put this around. It's kind of like the do not touch railing. Just like that. And then we can go ahead and put the armor stand on it. If I can jump this out. And then we need, of course, the lectern, which I left over here because, it's more convenient to run across this place many times. So we'll grab the lectern, and I also need that. Now, these bookshelves here are for, of course, like the later, we're going to add that little bookshelf area in. And we'll go ahead and we'll just go like, we'll go like that. And then something like that. And then I have to add the book, but bang, there we go. Quick, simple, easy, and there we go. And then, of course, we also have the wither, and the wither is somewhat simple. I'm just going with a super easy design. So we're just going to go like this. I am going to have to go to the nether and grab some skulls, but basically we're doing something like this, and then I'm skipping a space just for the fact that if I ever happen to mess up and these pieces happen to come together or something. That's right, it's not a full block. If they ever happen to come together or gravity happens in Minecraft, this thing is at least disassembled, so I don't have to worry about it. Not that that's a super real concern, but we'll go like that. And then, of course, the skulls, I'll just space 1 block above these. And then we'll go ahead and put the lectern right there. And then there'll be like an actual museum exhibit. And then, like I said, the warden will be here, and then all the enchanted books will be here. So, yeah, it'll look pretty cool. So let's go ahead. I'll finish up the garden and show you guys what that looks like. And I do believe that might have been the last piece of copper we needed. Bang. Weathered copper's done. So next thing we're going to work on is spore blossoms, which we'll never actually get enough of. I got to go get more skulk sensors. I don't want to go do ancient cities. All right, let me get to building. Alright guys, so there is our finished Elder Guardian. So pretty massive, and then of course we have our Pillager Illager here. All sides are completed. I actually completed a build. There we go. I built a build within a build. First time ever. So of course we still have to go get Wither Skulls. I'm going to go do that in between episodes. Maybe make it a short. That way I can put out a little bit more content next week. Just so you guys have it, because we do need skulls for Project Alphabet. So hey, potential short idea. Look at that. We need 44. If I get 47... knock it out of the park. All right, so we went ahead, laid down the lecterns, got all this done, and then over here, like I said, I want to do for enchanted books, just learning about it because they added new ones. I found out for 1.21 for the mace. And over here, I want to do like a wall of paintings so we can have all the paintings in the game. Or maybe I'll do something on these walls just because we need something for paintings. And we can do something for items with items frames. But we can have some space over here to go ahead and explore different options for different items in the game. So I want to end this episode with actually something that kind of just came up. This wasn't actually planned for this episode. So let me go ahead and give you a little backstory. I was planning what will essentially be the week after. So next week's Saturday episode's build. I was sitting on my Nintendo Switch. That's what I'll use whenever I'm not, at my desk or my computer, just to plan out builds. And my son actually showed some interest in Minecraft. So I let him kind of just pick some blocks and build something. So he made his very first build in Minecraft. So I kind of want to put that in the world just so we have, or I have a way to remember it. And, if something ever happens to the Switch, at least I have it on here and, I have a picture and, I can save it and all that other stuff. So it's something special I want to add to the world. So I'm super proud of it and it's pretty unique. So we need some actually lilacs of all things. So what I'm going to do is out where we celebrate, because we haven't done anything for our holiday. I'm just going to put it out there. And it won't make a lot of sense, but it'll make a lot of sense to me. And I mean, it's just something I absolutely love. So we're going to add it to the world. So I'm going to go gather some supplies and I'll show you guys what he built. All right, guys. So we are flying into our little holiday build area. And I was thinking we could end up putting his build somewhere up in the corner up here. And that way it's kind of separate from our holiday things, but we still know where it is. So it looks like I'm probably going to have enough space somewhere around in this area. We can probably actually go up a wee little bit more, but this should be good enough. So I'm actually sitting here looking at a drawing of it. Well, not a drawing, but an actual, like, I took a picture of it. So we can go ahead and just go ahead and put this in our world real quick. So it's a unique choice of blocks, but for his first thing, I let him pick out what he wanted, sorry, and he just went to town. So I'm gonna build this while on a map. So it looks like I need 6 of these. Is this even appearing on the map? It is. Okay, so we're good. So we're on this map. I actually picked the wrong planks. I needed the jungle ones. That's my fault. All right. So let's go ahead here and we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And then around those we have oak. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we go over here. And we're good. Okay, is this appearing on the map or am I just crazy? Like, why is this not appearing? I would figure that wood would appear. Let's see. So there is our witch's hat. Correct. And we are... 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we're actually outside of the map. Wow. So that must mean there's water. Oh, we're outside the map. Okay, we're gonna try this again. Thankfully, I have a fast axe, so I don't have to cut the clip here. But yeah, let's go ahead and get this actually on the map. Daddy kind of messed that one up. All right, let's go here. We'll go here, grab this, and we'll grab this. Okay, cool. So we'll come down here now, and we'll actually put it on the map. All right, it'll be. Let's go with right about here. I think here is good. Okay, we'll try this again. So 1, 2, 3. There it is, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so this is on the map. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. And we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll go 1, 2. All right, cool. So that's done. Now we just have to add some birch, which I should need. I don't know. We'll start with that and figure out if I need more. So we'll go ahead and go around here with birch. Oop. And we'll just go boom, 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 boom. And knock that out. And we're going to take out some of this dirt, but that's no big deal. I need one more. You got to be kidding me. All right. Boom and boom. All right. And then around that, we have to go ahead and put some iron. Evidently, this is a very secure little fortification here. Just knock out this grass real quick. Do. Do I have any lights on me? I do. Perfect. So we'll go ahead. We'll just illuminate this here a little bit. That way I don't have to worry about mobs blowing this thing up. And I can build in peace. All right, that'll work. All right, perfect. So we'll come here. We'll grab this. And now we'll go around this with some iron. And this is just another square. Actually, I think it's a rectangle. And build around it here. The cool thing is we're using solid blocks, so I don't have to worry about gravity affecting these. Okay, cool. And then to go around that, we're going to go ahead and use some red sandstone, which is super expensive, but I had exactly enough at the house to craft into this. So we'll go ahead and toss that up there, and then we just continue to wrap this all the way around. Hopefully my math is correct, and I don't have to journey all the way back for like a wee little bit of sandstone, but it's looking okay so far. I think we're going to be okay. It's going to be close. Ooh, it's going to be real close. It's going to be 2 off. You got to be kidding me. Oh my gosh. Ah. All right, well, before we go back and get those, we can go ahead and add some of these in. So these go in the corners here. All right, and now we have to add in... do I just not have anything in the shulker box? Oh, that's right, I took it out. All right, now we have to go ahead and add in the lilacs, but to add those in, I need some dirt because I have to make this somewhat level. So we'll just go like that. There we go. That way the build's supported. We'll just come up here. All right, so we got enough dirt there. Like that. Like that. And then we'll go ahead here. Toss that in. And just in case, toss that in. There we go. Look at that. You wouldn't even know that this wasn't natural terrain. You'd come here and be like, whoa, that's pretty natural. All right. 1, 2, 3. Okay, cool. So all I have to do is journey back and get 2 red sandstone stairs. All right, let's go ahead and do that real quick. I'm going to eat some bread, which does not keep you full. Yeah, there's already mobs spawning. So let's go grab that real quick. Well, thankfully I had some red sandstone in M-Town, so that wasn't too far of a trip back. But I want to show you guys how close M-Town is to our little holiday-themed area, and now, you know, my son's first build. So when we were on Xbox One, this seemed so close, okay? This was like infinity blocks away. So there's the holiday section. There's the Philadelphia Museum of Art, or the M-Town Museum of Art. So we are actually extraordinarily close to where we're at. So let's go ahead, toss these in, and we'll call this build completed. Just got to put a sign, and like that. Okay, cool. So my sign will go here, and we'll just go ahead. It's not going to be centered because this is an even build, but we'll just call Sun's First Build. And we'll date this 2024. All right. And that way, I'll always have it. And hopefully this episode will stay on YouTube forever and so on and so forth. It's something that I can hold on to and treasure for a very long time. And to me, this is probably the best build in the world. It knocks any Minecraft build out of the water. I couldn't be prouder. So, yeah, guys, with that being said, that's actually going to wrap up today's episode. That's all I had planned. And, of course, this little surprise on the end. So I hope you guys are enjoying this concept of Minecraft Saturday mornings. We're going to continue it along. You guys let me know down in the comments, especially if you made it down this far or this far in the episode. That'd be cool. Let me know, like I said, all the stuff I asked. And, you know, I'm going to continue to form this more into a Let's Play as we continue on. I have some ideas floating around. And next episode, I got a big build in mind. And I'll take care of all the little things that I mentioned. So with that being said, I hope you guys like this episode. I hope you leave a comment. I hope you subscribe. And I hope you leave a like. I'll catch you guys next Saturday. Bye-bye.